Breakfast on Nova.
Well, here we are once again in the form of a podcast. It's Mel and Maddie with you. Mel Tresina. My name's Matt Baisley. Mel, good to have you in the pod.
Oh, it's so good to be back. It's been a while.
It has been.
But it's still warm.
Yeah, I know. There's still that lingering smell of Glen 20, which is your favourite smell to walk into the studio.
I do love Glen 20. I know that you're not meant to be because of carcinogens and whatnot. Yeah. But honestly, it's I think everything has a carcinogen these days. And I've turned this really serious and I didn't mean to. I wanted to talk about
This has gone dark really soon.
Did I say it right, carcinogen?
Yeah, I think so.
Carcinogen.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I gotcha. Carcinogen.
This is why we're not filling in on ABC breakfast.
You're so right.
This is why we're on Nova, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hey, it doesn't matter.
And I mean, speaking of filling in on Nova, massive giveaways that we have going on in our radio show. If you want to tune in tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. But also, Matt, you had a very just you explaining your wife coming home from a night out.
Oh boy.
Is probably one of the most relatable things.
She was on the tear, out celebrating her netball team's F-grade grand final. And, oh boy, there is something about a mum of three when she's been on the spicy Margs and when she rocks home after a night is just something else. It is really something else.
I can't wait to rehear your telling of that story.
Great. What else we do? Oh, boy. What about the chick in the States who is sort of filtering her potential dates on Hinge by narrowing them down with an impersonation of sorts? What do we do?
Okay, so it's Tim the Toolman Taylor from Home Improvement.
Can I play the grunt? Can I play the grunt?
Yeah. Now, let me tell you why I think this is genius, because on her Hinge profile, she said that she likes a man or finds a man attractive that can do the Tim the Toolman grunt. And what I love about that is that's basically saying this is the age limit I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Without saying this is the age limit I'm looking for. You're not getting any Gen Zers putting in a Tim the Toolman grunt, right? It's all going to be millennials, maybe boomers, I don't know. I love that. I also love the fact that even if she doesn't get love out of it, she's gotten content. And let's be honest.
Yeah.
And she's gone viral. We're all here for the content.
Would it have been the same if she was after the Urkel? Did I do that? Would have that been? Would she have got the same caliber of man in her DMs if she was looking for different catchphrases from 90s shows?
See, that's a good point, but I think that's too broad and too hard to think about. This is one specific man, and it's you don't have to think. You can reply with your audio grab. Whereas if you had to think about which iconic 90s character do I want to be,
Uncle Joey from Full House, cut it out. Like that, but that's very visual, the Uncle Joey, cut it out. So.
Yeah, 100%.
No, now I'm just on a...
Now you're on a rabbit hole. See, this is why she didn't do it on her Hinge.
That's very true. Okay,
it would have taken you forever. You would have gone, you know what, I'm not going to match with her. Yeah. What else have we got?
How you doing? Joey from Friends?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah. I mean, that impersonation wasn't good, but that's a good reference for a character you could do it for. I saw an Instagram post of Nicola Coughlan, who plays... She's one of the actresses in Bridgerton. Yeah,
well, I might have spoilt who she actually is. But again,
Penny? Is her name Penny? Oh, Peg? Why can't...
It's Peggy. Is it Peggy?
Penelope.
You're close.
Penelope. She plays Penelope. She's also in Dairy Girls. Anyway, she was in Australia and she took a photo at... I mean, when you think of locations in Australia, Sydney Harbour Bridge... Yep. The Big Banana, the Whispering Wall, a famous Perth beach. There's so many places you could go.
Famous Perth.
I don't know. Scarborough?
Let's go to Scarborough.
I was too scared that I was going to say it wrong. Scarborough.
Hey, beach on the West Coast.
Inclusivity of Australia.
Amazing.
A quokka at Rottnest Island.
Now you're ticking boxes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So many iconic locations. Uluru. Yeah. So many great Australian beautiful locations that you could go to. Rich in history. Rich in culture.
Where did
she go?
Where did Penelope go, mate?
the MAFS Hotel, where the MAFS contestants stay and do their dinner parties. And she took a photo there and was so excited. So we wanted to know which location you went to because you saw it on a television show or on a movie.
Yeah, all that and a whole lot more coming into your ears right now. I think we've banged on long enough, Mel. We'll let everyone enjoy the podcast. What do you reckon?
Okay.
All right, we'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Mel's Click Hole.
Mel's Click Hole.
Click Hole. Mel's Click Hole.
Click Hole.
All right, this is where we take a little deep dive into what's been trending the last 24 hours, courtesy of our mates at Google. Number one, Peter Russell Clark. He is best known as one of Australia's first celebrity TV chefs. It's unfortunate news because he's passed away, complications from a stroke. So condolences to his family. Do you know who that is? Like who Peter Russell Clark is? Matt, did you grow up watching him?
Where's the cheese? Yeah, I have this real vivid memory of Peter Russell Clark. So clearly, like you said, chef, he had a beard, had long hair, and he was on the telly. He used to do the cheese ads, and that was his catchphrase, where's the cheese? And there's also a real memory of being really young, and I was like watching Super Ted and like Banana Man on the ABC, and that then I would see Peter Russell Clark pop up and do some cooking as well. So it's a generation probably one above me that would have the core memories of him, but yeah, no. And he was famous for just being super Aussie, just getting on the telly and going, "G'day guys, how you going?" Like,
I was going to say he was known for his catchy g'days. Yeah. And the show was Come and Get It. Does that ring a bell? Yeah.
And just cook normal stuff, like you do like a crown roast, rack of lamb, that kind of gear, and just go, sweet.
Great.
Nothing, no emulsified gear or anything like that, just proper food, you know?
All right.
Yeah,
moving on to what else is trending. Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath. You strike me as a heavy metal person, Matt Baisley.
Oh, absolutely. I've got my black shirt on, got my fingernails painted black. That's me.
Yeah, it's all you. Ozzy Osbourne and his Black Sabbath bandmates have taken to the stage for the final time. So he's 76 years old, Ozzy Osbourne. He went on stage at Villa Park in Birmingham, UK, and he did a 5-song set with the band. Here's a little grab of it. Is he meant to be singing? Is that... I was like, does Ozzy Osbourne sing?
Well,
did we just get a grab of someone else playing an instrument
I'm
and not
surprised
Ozzy Osbourne doing anything?
He's still alive, let alone on the stage. Like, the more guitar that carries that gig, I think the better for Ozzy. He just has to do a little bit of just standing on the stage, maybe hold the microphone out to the crowd, that kind of gear.
Yeah, that kind of gear. I think people were just excited that he was there. If they grew up watching the Osbournes like I did. Hey, moving on. F1 is trending because the Grand Prix is happening. Oscar Piastri was denied victory due to safety car penalty. I don't know what that means. I hope that means something to someone. Lando Norris wins.
Okay.
I probably should have left that for Ash Gardner in the newsroom.
Or a spoiler alert as well, but that's all right. It's fine. It's at Mil Tracina on Instagram if anyone wants to slide into the DMs. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that was a thing.
I thought you were going to launch into it was trending because of the Brad Pitt movie, but it was the actual F1, not the movie.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry if you guys were saving yourself to watch that. Wimbledon is also trending. Okay, here's a spoiler alert in case you're into that. Cruz Hewitt, who is Leighton Hewitt's son.
What? He's in Wimbledon?
Has played and he's won. I don't know what division.
That is a great sports report if I've heard it.
He's 16 years old. All I care about is that apparently he wears a backward cap just like his dad. I'm here for the fashion on the field.
Who needs Tony Jones when you got Mel Tracina?
Hundy P. Yeah. Does Tony Jones get people adding him for telling them who won the Grand Prix?
He's dealt with enough with the Novak Djokovic stuff last year, I reckon.
What a great point. You know what? I'm good. I'm out.
Now, I don't know if this is the same in your joint, Mel, but there's a big difference between when myself and my long-suffering wife, Bella, goes out for a night out. And let me paint the picture for you. I know you love it when I shoehorn sport into a story. This is nothing to do with proper sport. This is my wife's F grade netball team, the Mother Chuckers. A bunch of the
How are they going, the Mother Chuckers?
Well, a bunch of the school mums formed the netball team, and they won the F grade grand final. So well done to the Mother Chuckers.
Congratulations! Also, spoiler for anyone that wanted to watch the F1 grand final at a later stage.
I don't think the Mother Chuckers are getting streamed on KO somehow. But they won the grand final. That was a couple of weeks ago, and then they went out and celebrated. Oh boy, did they celebrate. And so normally when I go out and I come home a certain amount of sheets to the wind, I am so quiet and make such an effort to not let anyone know what time it is I've gotten home or what state I'm in when I get home. I'm just like a ninja, right? I'm a ninja.
Yeah.
I'm in stealth, under the sheets, gone. Could have been any time, no one will know. Oh no. Not when Bella goes out. She lets the whole neighbourhood know that she has had a great night. Now, I'm not sure if this is just men are from Mars, women are from Venus thing, but so she tells me they're going out to celebrate. They're going to the local Mexican restaurant, which means one thing, spicy margaritas.
Of course. Doesn't mean tacos at all.
Not at all. I don't know how. Well, I did get an update on what they ate. So it was just me and the 3 kids at home. Put the kids to bed. I was getting up early.
What night was this?
This was a Thursday. This was Thursday last week, right?
Okay.
This was a Thursday night, right? So it was a school night. It was a school night. So got the kids to bed. I'm getting up early to do Brekkie Radio. So my eldest is awake longer than I am, the 10-year-old. So I'm like, Billy, just put yourself to bed at some point. I've got to go to bed. And then at some time, and I think it was close to, it was past midnight, it's turned back into a pumpkin at this stage. She rolls in, and I hear out the front commotion. And it's, hey, Sanko, I'll see you later. Kerry, I'll see you in the morning, right? And I was like, oh dear.
Oh, that is so relatable. I get it.
And here comes just like the jingle, like it's the Santa's sleigh landing on the roof of the keys, trying to get in the door, scratching the keyhole. Door flings open, bang, slams against the doorstop. Door closes. Then I hear heels go clop, clop, kick, kick, land, into the bathroom, which is an ensuite, but she's making an effort because she hasn't turned the lights on, but she's got the torch on full ball on her iPhone, and it's just going around the room like it's a disco. And I'm just lying there going, just be asleep, close your eyes, it'll be all over soon. Into the bathroom, on goes the tap like it's a high-pressure fire hose. Washing off the makeup, whatever else is going on. Then I think she decides to have a shower. Time is just blur at this stage for me because I think I'm just drifting in and out of sleep. And then I was like, okay, I think this is it. I can just slowly relax. And then into the bed. Boom. And then, hey, you sleep? I'm like, well, hey, babe, how you going? Oh, good. I just wanted to tell you about the night. And I was like,
She wanted a debrief.
oh, my God.
A post-night debrief.
And I was like, how was it good? Was it? Yeah, I had the vegetarian enchiladas. I didn't even have the chicken ones. Are really good. That's really okay. And you know what Kerry did? She just kept buying the margaritas. I'm like, that's really great, babe. But how about you tell me in the morning? And she's like, and then let me just tell you one thing. And so I rolled over, had a bit of a conversation. Then I realised I was talking, and then I was getting no response. And then within about 30 seconds, all I hear is, she's gone. Out for the count. Absolutely out for the count. I'm just there lying, staring at the roof going, oh, cool, this is great. Now I'm wide awake. I didn't get any enchiladas, didn't get any margaritas, but I'm lying here wide awake.
And Billy, your 10-year-old, was still awake. Didn't put herself to sleep either.
Spin the wheel. Mel and Maddie's Wheel of Game.
Okay, we've got a wheel in the studio. We also have a show butler. His name is Leno. It has a whole bunch of different games on it. Leno's going to spin it, and we're going to find out what we're playing. Oh, he's already spun it.
That's a nice bow tie you're wearing, Leno.
Thank you so much.
Next time, please wear a shirt as well.
At least I got the pants on today. All right, the game.
They do have Velcro down the sides.
All right. Would you like to continue guessing my outfit, or would you like to play Guess the Movie?
Oh, we're playing Guess the Movie.
Guess the movie. All right, how does this work,
It's
Butler?
a very, very simple game. I'm going to give you a short description of the movie. That's kind of
a synopsis, one might say.
A one-sentence synopsis, and you have to guess what the movie is based on that plot line.
Okay. All right, shall we meet who we're playing for?
That would be great.
All right, let's go to 13, 24, 10. Who have we got, Matt? I can't see.
Oh, you can't see? All right, Emma. Hi, Emma.
Hi, good morning, guys. Happy winter breakfast.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks, Emma. Happy winter breakfast. I love that.
Okay, so it's already been decided, Mel. You have got Emma. Emma, Mel is playing for you, okay?
That's awesome, Mal. Let's do this, you legend.
Yeah, the girls. Let's do it, Emma.
And Jack. Morning, Jack.
Morning, Maddie. That means you've got me.
I'm pumped, mate. I'm pumped. I'm going to do it for you, Jack. It's only uphill from here for me, so I will do my best, okay?
Start the Monday morning strong for me.
All right, let's go, Leno. Best of three, first to two. Buzz in with your name, Mel Tresina, and your name's Mel. Okay.
First movie. A cyborg assassin from the future attempts to kill a young
Mel.
woman.
It's not RoboCop, is it?
Nope.
Wait, do I get another go?
Well, I think you're locked out now.
Yeah.
I'll take the rest of it. Yeah.
So, a cyborg assassin from the future attempts to find and kill a young woman who is destined to give birth to a warrior.
I'm going to go Terminator.
And you would be correct.
Thank you very much.
Do you want a fun
You know, I
fact about...
haven't seen any sci-fi films. Are they all sci-fi? I really... it's not my vibe.
Do you know the part about Terminator that I love, that I just discovered this morning, is that in 1984 when it came out, the future was 2029.
No, I mean, technically that's still our future.
It is.
So
But it's only
anything
4
could happen.
It's only 4 years away. All right.
Scoreboard pressure, Mel Tresina. You need this to stay in it.
Nah,
Movie
I'm all right.
2. A family heads to an isolated hotel for the winter where a sinister presence influences the father into violence.
Is that The Shining?
It is indeed. And it's gone clean sweep.
I was going to say Hotel Transylvania.
Here's Johnny. Jack, congratulations, buddy. You've got yourself $250 thanks to Petstock, the blue one. Same price in-store and online. See the range at petstock.com.au. Jack, $250 coming your way.
You're a legend, Maddie. You did it easy. Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, I wouldn't say easy. Hey, Emma, I'm so sorry.
No, all good. Have a good day.
Oh,
she's shattered.
sad.
She is
I would be
absolutely
too.
shattered.
I'm sad at myself.
Turn up your radio. Go. It's Mel and Maddie's Big Winter Wipeout. OS being overseas, by the way. Just in case you're scratching your brain trying to figure that one out.
That's not
It's too early.
Not an iPhone software. We're not going to send you
We're sending you iOS. Okay, let's talk about Mel and Maddie's Big Winter Wipeout. Basically, because all the shows are on holidays, we've gone and raided their prize cupboard.
Yeah.
And we have got some epic goodies. Part of our winter wipeout. You could be winning $500 Woolworths voucher, $1,000 for the Iconic, $500 for Ticketmaster, $500 Shell Ready Express voucher. This is just some of the prizes that we have for grabs. So if you want to win this, all you got to do is make an account on the Nova Player or Nova FM, and then the more times that you listen to a podcast or listen live via the Nova Player, you score up points to win this. It is that easy.
And then we're just going to give them all away on our final day on air. So next Friday, we're just going to do a show. We're just going to be Oprah and just give away stuff all day. It's going to be unreal.
Everyone's going to win something.
Beautiful. So make sure you go to novafm.com.au or go to Nova Player. Check that out. Let's get the latest news, though, from Ash Gardner in the newsroom.
This is Mel and Maddie with Susie O'Neill for breakfast on Nova.
Nah, Suze is on holidays.
The same way she was eliminated from Dancing with the Stars, she's been eliminated from the show.
Look, I think we broke her. Did we break her over Easter? And she's like, you know what? They didn't get Are You Smarter Than Suze right enough when we tried to execute it. She's left the show. No, Susie's on holidays. We might get Suze back another time. But it is Mel and Maddie hanging out with you while the Brekkie show's taking
We
a break.
do love Suze. Sorry, I just wanted to say that. And I was devastated when she got eliminated from Dancing with the Stars. I just want to add that as well.
I think she was quietly relieved as well. I spoke to her after it, and she was like, I was just hating every second because it was so hard. She didn't love the dancing experience, but she loved the people.
Yes.
Which is classic Suze.
Kind of like us right now.
The Brekkie shows are taking a break. Mel Tresina, you know her, fresh hits and throwbacks. My name is Matt Baisley. We're keeping the seats warm for the next couple of weeks, and we have got some big stuff happening today, including two huge announcements. One, including you travelling overseas to see probably the hottest star in the world right now. We'll tell you about that just after the 7:30 news. And then after 8 o'clock, someone who has made a huge comeback in the world of music. We would love to give you tickets to see that person when they come to Australia, but I can't say too much more because I think it's embargoed.
You've said enough.
Have I said enough?
I think you've said enough.
Oh, it could be anyone. Who knows? Taxi Ride
feel
could be
like-
reforming. You never know. You never know. But next.
Yes. Big news. Taxi Ride
Get
is
set,
coming.
everybody! They're on their way. It's not Taxi Ride. Next on the show, though, the dating apps. Hinge is a big one, and there's a lady in the States who is asking for men to be quite creative, and it involves one of the biggest TV shows of the 90s. We'll unpack more of that next, but we'll get back into the tunes. This is There She Goes. Cyril. It's Mel and Maddie here with you on Nova. When a story comes along like this, you can't ignore it. When I first saw it, Mel, I just screenshotted it, sent it to you, and I went, I haven't even read the article.
You don't need to.
You really don't need to.
No.
Like, it does
I understood the assignment.
what it says on the tin. And the headline is basically all you need. Single woman asks for Tim Allen home improvement grunts over dating app.
And why wouldn't you?
Oh.
I mean, this is where we've been doing dating wrong. When people complain about finding love, this is the answer.
Oh, who wants a guy with, what is it, 6'4", finance? What is it? How's that thing go?
Looking for a man in finance, 6'5".
6'5".
Blue eyes.
Took an inch off, but that's all right. Look,
Something like that.
we are going to do Australia's Tim the Toolman grunt off on the phones on 13 24 10. Basically, on her Hinge profile, Kathleen from the States has said, I get along best with people who can do the Tim Allen grunt from the 90s TV show Home Improvement.
Surely everyone's seen Home Improvement.
Not here. There's a couple of Gen Zers rolling around. They're like, what are you talking about?
That's one of the cons of your generation, missing out on this iconic TV show. And Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Every 90s child was obsessed with him. Had him on a poster of him on their wall.
Centerfold of Smash Hits magazine, like every month was JTT. I remember there was a girl in, I think it must have been year 3, Claire Mellows, I think her name was. She rocked in and wrote, I love JTT on the blackboard and got in so much trouble from this show. Anyway, so what we thought we'd do, we've got access to the prize cupboard, and I know that there are people listening right now that can do this. Right? They can do a little bit of... He had a few variations.
Oh, I loved that one. Do that one again.
Can you do it?
See him I can visualize him doing it.
No, I think the answer is no. What about this one? All right, what about this one? Can you do this one?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Can you do it?
It's a fine line between Tim the Toolman and Scooby-Doo.
Scooby Snacks?
No, I can't. All right, let's go. 13 24 10. What have you got? What have we got in the prize cupboard that we can give for the best Tim the Toolman grunt?
Oh, we got some Milk Run vouchers, which is so great because it's like you can order groceries and whatnot through it. So let's hook you up with that if you give us a good Tim the Toolman grunt.
A single woman in the States is asking her possible suitors for Tim Allen, Tim the Toolman Taylor home improvement grunts over the dating app. She said, I get on best with people who can do this. That
was Matt that did that, by the way.
You happy with that one, mate?
Not me.
You happy with that one? Hang on, can you do this one?
Okay, hang on. Not bad.
Not bad.
That was not bad.
It's crossing into a bit of Seth Rogen as well, but I'm here for it. But so what I thought we'd do is 13 24 10. Let's have Australia's biggest grunt off. Let's go to the phones.
Your best Tim the Toolman Taylor. Also, I'm a little bit concerned because our producer is a Gen Zer who has never seen the show. So we could literally be getting anything from these callers, but we'll give it a red hot crack. Good morning, Scott.
G'day.
Give us your best Tim Allen grunt. The start I was unsure of. It picked up a little bit in the middle. Don't know about the ending. Let's try Rachel. Good morning. Oh, sorry.
It sounded like a Barina coming to a sudden halt. That one.
Can you do it again? I spoke over her. Do it again, Rachel.
Look at...
passion.
effort. A for
That was
effort.
passion.
Yeah.
Michael? I think you're right. Is it a mix between Tim Allen and Scooby-Doo?
It's a crossover. You very quickly become Scooby.
Good morning, Gabby.
I can't tell the difference between Gabby and Michael. Did we go to a different person then?
All right, Regan, go. Oh, it cut out. Do that again.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. I don't think the phone line's helping Regan there, to be totally honest, with
but
his
that's
execution.
That was pretty decent.
Yeah.
And Beck.
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
Oh, listen,
generally
effort,
in
I'll give it.
radio, the callers get better the further you go into them, but I'm not sure. We've got one more. Come on, Shane. Shane, bring us home.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Mel Tracina, have you got a grunt there that does it for you?
Oh, I mean, all of them were fabulous, and if I was on Hinge, I'd want to date all of you. I think Shane's taken home the Milk Run voucher. Milk
Congratulations,
it for
Shane.
over 10,000 groceries delivered in minutes. What do you reckon, Shane?
Sounds like a plan.
Can you do us a favour, Shane? Grunt us to the break, mate.
No worries.
Beautiful.
Mel and Maddie for breakfast on Nova.
Sure is. Just as it clicks over 7:30 for your Monday morning. Mel Tracina, you know her. She's the cultural correspondent from the cheap seats, and she's your fresh hits and throwbacks across the workday. We are in while the Brekkie Show takes a break. I'm Matt Baisley. I bowl right arm medium. Okay.
A bowl right arm medium. What is that? Is that how you have your steak? I don't know what that means.
It's just it's a cricket reference, mate. It's a cricket
Okay.
reference. And
Have you been really busy doing sports stuff?
I have. Gig of a lifetime at the moment, travelling around the country. I am on-field host and ground announcer for the British and Irish Lions tour. They're here. It only happens every 12 years, and they're here taking on. It's rugby union for those people playing. at home.
Thank God.
Yeah,
I thought line. You said lines. I thought line dancing,
God.
which also wouldn't surprise me.
I look pretty good in a pair of cowboy boots and
Oh.
some chaps, Mel Tracina. But no, I am rolling around the country with that, and they've got 3 tests against the Wallabies coming up real soon, so it's been
That's
unreal.
so great. Well
Oh.
done. It's been really fun watching you on your socials, and it looks like you're having the best time and you're nailing it.
I know how much you love engaging with sports content on social media, so your support means a lot to me, mate.
Yeah, 100. I care about you.
Oh, stop it. Hey, you know what you are going to care about? The thing that we are doing next. It is a huge announcement. It is something that is only happening here on Nova. Mel Tracina will do the honours and break the news to you next. Oh, yeah. It's nothing to do with Tim the Toolman Taylor. Okay, sorry. It's bigger than that. If you can believe it's bigger than a grunt-off from a show from the 90s on a radio show in 2025. It is bigger than that. It involves the biggest artists in the world right now and you travelling overseas to see them. We'll do it straight after this. Marshmallow, Kane Brown, Miles on it on Nova. Morning, it's Mel and Maddie. Okay, are you ready to do this?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready.
You going to press the button?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
press.
All right.
Some moments come once in a lifetime. Who's ready to sing with me? One city. One night. One global pop icon. And only one station can put you there. Make some noise for Nova. Let's go. Give it to me. Front and center. Are you ready to party? To see.
Hey, this is Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Crazy.
Live in Miami, Florida. Nova is sending you and your bestie to see the one and only Dua Lipa. Live in Miami on the Radical Optimism Tour.
I'll see you at the show.
Flights on us. Hotel covered. The experience unforgettable. And the only way to be there?
The only way to see me live is to keep it on Nova.
All this week. Dua Lipa. Live in Miami. Tell me all the ways you need me.
On Nova.
This is massive. Now, just to get you up to speed, we sent earlier this year Evie to see Bruno Mars in Las Vegas.
Sick.
Heidi won a trip to London for the Capital Summertime Ball. Bianca on Friday won a trip to Vegas to see Teddy Swims. And now we're sending you and your bestie to Miami to see Dua Lipa.
I cannot get my head around this. Not only is Dua Lipa the biggest artist in the world right now, but going to Miami, how cool. Me being an Art Deco nerd, I'd love just to see some of the architecture, but I know that's probably really
What?
niche.
That's
and
what
not
you're
for-
excited about?
Oh, yeah. Look, some of that architecture along the Miami beach there is just unbelievable, but I'm boring myself
Do you
talking
mean,
about
when
it
you
now.
say architecture, do
Yeah.
you mean the specimens?
No, I actually meant the buildings. That's how nerdy I am. But anyway, let's get back to the Dua Lipa gear.
I've seen the movies and I'm like, yeah, people in Miami look hot. If you would love to go, we have got your first chance this morning. Aaron Rich is going to be jumping on the workday. Stream Dua Lipa's hit album Radical Optimism featuring Training Season, Houdini, Illusion and These Walls. And if you would love to get in the draw, after 9 is your first chance.
Beautiful. Dua Lipa, she's just so cool.
I was watching. She's always her Instagram. Honestly, like if you want to feel sad about your life being not traveling, follow Dua Lipa. But I saw this meme and I was like, oh, I've always wondered this because she's always traveling and she's always with friends. Do you think she's shouting her friends the trip, or do they have to like spend it themselves to go join her?
Surely, if you're earning Dua money, you're flying your friends in. It's not like a
Dua dollars.
Dua dollars. It's not like a destination wedding in Bali where you've got to pay to go and see your friends get married. I reckon
No, she would have to.
100%. And it's not. She's like in the south of France and like in the Caribbean, just floating on daybeds in the ocean and that kind of gear. No one else could afford just to do that for a week and then go home again.
No.
Would you? Would you fly your mates in if you were Dua Lipa?
If I was on Dua Dollar, 100% I would.
Did you see, talking about Instagram reels, did you see the other day celebrating and she was in a bar and she split the G? Have you?
I don't know what split the G means.
Have you ever split the G?
I feel like that's a very personal question.
No, get mine out of the gutter, Trisina. Splitting the G is when you're drinking a Guinness, and on the Guinness schooner glass, it actually has the word Guinness on it. So you're drinking Guinness out of a Guinness schooner glass, and you take one sip, and what you've got to do with that sip is drink enough where you get enough of the Guinness gone, so that all that's left in the glass is halfway through the G of the writing of the Guinness. And she absolutely nailed it. What can't she do?
Yeah, because she's been on holiday for about 12 months. If I was on holiday for that long, I could split the G as well. There is a story this morning that has just like tickled my fancy. It's just sparked my interest. I don't know why, but I'm just obsessed with this. Now, it's to do with Donald Trump. I know that he's done some ordinary things, and regardless of where you sit on the political spectrum with Donald Trump, I'm not saying anything political about him. This is just one headline that just grabbed my attention, and I went, you know what? Why not? So he's announced that he's going to have a UFC fight on the White House lawn. And I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. It just feels like parents are out of the house, the kid's having a party.
But there's a part of me that just isn't surprised by it as well. Of course
That
he
as
is.
well.
Of course he's going to do that.
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
Why wouldn't he do it?
Let's have the UFC. Get Dana White in there and just let's have a UFC party.
It's giving a little bit like Colosseum, a little Emperor,
Oh, yeah.
a little, thumbs up, thumbs down kind of vibe.
Are you not entertained? If
Are
he
you not
doesn't drop
entertained?
that line, if he's not standing up there at the balcony and doesn't do a bit of, are you not entertained, I'll be very disappointed.
And I reckon the thumb up or thumb down should be his hair quiff. Like if it's up, it's successful. If it's down, get out.
We can get it started, let's go. This is Mel and Maddie for breakfast on Nova.
Oh, wow, the lip gloss is out. That must mean the 8 o'clock hour means serious business, Mel Tracina.
Absolutely. That's how you know I'm here for biz. I don't know. Hey, Matt.
Hi, Mel. We are...
So good to be here.
It's really nice to be back and to be with you as well. Not you, but you listening. Look, we are hanging out for the next couple of weeks, keeping the seats warm while the Brekkie Show has the winter break. You just came to the table with some breaking news during Ash Gardner there. Do we need to let the nation know what is going on in the world?
I think it's important.
Okay, we'll go
Because I know
for it.
there's a lot of believers out there.
Sorry, what?
Believers.
Okay, yep.
Justin Bieber fans.
Yep.
He's changed his Instagram handle to Little Bieber.
Oh dear.
And no, it took me a solid few minutes because I thought, who's Lil Bieber? And why am I following her? I thought Lil Bieber was like his mother or something. And then I was looking at his post. I'm like, I don't understand what's happening. And then I clicked on it and realised it was Justin Bieber, but he's changed his handle.
He's done a reverse Bow Wow. Because Bow Wow used to be Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah.
And now it's just Bow Wow. And
No
Bieber's just,
way.
Yeah, Bow Wow's lost the Lil because he's grown up.
Can I tell you, this is so random. In the last 24 hours, I've spoken about Bow Wow so many times. I was listening to his music yesterday with my husband.
You guys are cool.
Listening
You guys are
to
so
Bow
cool.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yo,
Yeah,
where are my dogs
Where are my dogs at? Yeah, bark
cool.
with me now.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
We should play it. We should play some Bow Wow this morning.
Sorry,
No?
I went through a tunnel. What do you got for us, Mel?
Nicola Coughlan. Now, she's an actress who I think most of us know her from Bridgerton. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, is that Lady Whistledown?
I don't know. Is that a spoiler? Are we allowed to say in case you're not up to season 3 of Bridgerton?
Seriously, if you haven't...
Okay, all right, fine, okay, it's on you.
No, you know, that's like saying, Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. I reckon.
What?
What?
So Nicola Coughlan, she was down under. And she was,
You know that kid sees dead people too? You know that?
no way.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
So Nicola Coughlan, she was down under, just having a trip with her boyfriend, and she posted a video to her Instagram reel where she was very excited because she was at the hotel where they film Maths. Australia's Married at First Sight. Now, we know that it's a huge show in Australia, but it's also massive overseas. And she is a huge fan of the show, and she was so excited to be at the Maths Hotel. I'm like, dream bigger, Nicola. Like, I would be rapt to be on the Bridgerton set, but for her, it's being at the Maths Hotel. And so on.
The Sky Suites. Like, hey, can we do a trip to Green Square in Sydney and get a photo out the front of the Sky Suites? Like, that is wild to me.
Like,
that
for us
someone
Aussies, we're like, meh, whatever. But for her, it was massive.
Yeah.
I want to know, have you ever travelled somewhere, a destination, because you've seen it on TV or a movie?
I remember the first time. So I grew up in Sydney, and I remember the first time I went to a Boxing Day Test match in Melbourne, Australia versus the West Indies. But before we went to the MCG, I made my mate who I was with take me out to Ramsay Street. I was like, I need to see where Dr. Carl and Susan live. Like, I really
Neighbours
do.
Ramsay Street?
Yeah.
Did you do the tour, or did you just drive out to... Yeah, okay.
Come on, mate. Not that far. Not that far. Like, I don't have a Toadfish Rebecca shirt that I'm going to wear out there. But no, I just wanted to... and it lived up to everything. It was just like a dead end. It was great. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
it does. It looks exactly like the TV show. Yeah.
What about you?
Okay, this might be a niche reference, but I loved the reality TV show Jersey Shore.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, for those of you who may or may not know,
GTL, baby. Gym Tan Laundry.
GTL, baby, Gym Tan Laundry. They had a season in Italy, in Florence.
Yeah.
And I went to Florence. And I wanted to find where they lived while they were in Florence. So this is a reality show from like the 2000s. Just a bunch of people that lived in Jersey Shore, literally overseas
Snooki.
now in Italy.
Is that Snooki and
Snooki,
JWoww
yeah, and Ron.
Pauly D?
Stop it, Ron. Yes, that cast, right?
So this is the difference between Mel Tresina and I. I went to, was it Nanawaring? Is that where it is?
Narry Warren.
Narry Warren, right? And you went to Florence.
I went to
yeah, relatable.
Not just for Jersey Shore,
Okay,
but when I was there, I was walking and I said to my best friend, I really want to see the pizza shop where the Jersey Shore crew were working. And as I said those words, as they left my mouth, I turned and I saw the pizza shop where the Jersey Shore crew were working. And I got so excited and I ran in and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get a photo. And the guy was like, get out. He obviously had so many tourists come for the exact same thing and he kicked me out. But that was one of the best moments of my life, seeing the Jersey Shore pizza store in Florence. So on 13-24-10, I want to know, what location did you go to because you saw it on a TV or movie? Nicola Coughlan was down under. She's one of the actors from Bridgerton, and she was so excited because she got a photo at the Maths Hotel in Sydney, and that was a highlight of her trip. So on 13-24-10, we want to know, what destination did you travel to because you saw it on a TV show or movie? Good morning, Amanda.
Hello.
All right, tell us, what did you travel to and why?
We went to LA and we went to Dom Toretto's house from Fast and the Furious because we're avid fans.
Oh my gosh, that's
Wow.
mad. That is so cool.
It was
that
very
is-
cool.
How easy was it to find?
It wasn't too bad, actually, and they had it already a little bit cordoned off because they were filming the latest or the last release of the last few Fast and Furious.
Oh my gosh, that's even cooler.
Yeah.
How close did you get? Could you go in on the grounds, or were you just sort of across the road?
No. I only were able to walk past it, unfortunately. Yeah. Not
Were
too
you
close.
like Mia Familia the whole time you were walking past it?
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
I would've
It all
done the
just came
same.
back as you watch the movie. Yeah.
So good. I have so much respect for you, Amanda. I love that. Good morning, Madison. Where did you travel because you saw it on a TV show or movie?
Good morning. So a few years ago, we went to Scotland for my mum's 50th birthday. And as part of that, we just went over the border to England to Alnwick Castle, where the first 2 Harry Potter movies were filmed. So, yeah, big Harry Potter fan.
That's cool. So is it the outside of the castle that they use?
They use, like, the interior, exterior bit, if that makes sense. So, like, the courtyard was where they did their first flying lesson, which we were also able to do while we were there.
That's so cool. That would be mad.
So
Did it-
good.
Yeah.
I think
Did it live
Madison
up
got
to-
the phone from the castle as well. She's calling us from the castle at the
I
moment.
know, I've got so many follow-up questions, but the line isn't amazing,
No,
so I
let's
love you,
move on.
Madison. We're going to move on. Good morning, Maddie. Where did you go and why? Like, what TV show, movie set did you go see?
I was in New York and I went to Chuck Bass's hotel, the Empire Hotel from Gossip Girl.
Okay, Matt, you strike me as a Gossip Girl gal.
Oh, XOXO. Yeah, and Chuck Bass, he was just the ladies' man. Now, did you get photos? Did you recreate scenes? Because that's what, if I ever got to, like, go see the Home Alone house or something like that, I'd be recreating the scene, running down the street, that kind of thing, dropping my shopping, that kind of gear. What did you do when you got there, Maddie?
Well, it actually was a bit of a surprise. We were heading somewhere else, and then I just saw it in amongst the skyline. But I would have loved to recreate one of the scenes with Chuck and Blair having a fight out in the front.
We got time for one, Mel. Mel, who we got?
Mel, hello.
Hi.
Where did you go? Because you saw it on a movie or TV show.
My husband and I decided to go to Hawaii for our honeymoon because there was quad bike tours where Jurassic Park and Lost and I think Godzilla was filmed there. So we had quad bike tours there. It was
Sick.
amazing.
That's a lot that they do in Hawaii.
Yeah, it was huge. It was so fun.
Now, Mel, what were you more excited about? Surely not Godzilla. It had to be the Jurassic Park part of it, not the Godzilla
it was-
part.
No, it was Jurassic Park. I was just Googling what else was filmed
All right.
there and it came up. But Lost was a big one for my husband.
Yeah, season 1. Then it sort of
Yeah,
just fell off.
yeah. Then
we
it got a bit
don't worry about the rest of the seasons. Yeah, beautiful. Oh,
No.
Love that, Mel. Thank you to everyone who's called.
This is Mel and Maddie for breakfast on Nova.
Sure is. If you're just tuning in, this is Nova, your brekkie show. They're taking the winter break. Mil Tracina in opposite me there, and my name is Matt Baisley. We are holding the fort for the next 2 weeks. Look, we try and do our best. Plod along. The B team in off the bench, and tell you what. Already we've announced that we're sending you to see Dua Lipa in Miami. Your first shot at winning that coming up after 9 o'clock. You're just listening out for a Dua Lipa song. And what do you got for us, Mel?
I was waiting for you to talk about my hair. I just noticed that you haven't noticed how lovely it smells and
Okay.
how clean it's looking, more
Hey.
voluminous.
Okay. Oh, hey, Mel. Gosh, your hair's looking really good this morning. Have you done something? Oh, shit, there's a bit of a... Oh, I can... Smells great too. What's going on?
Yeah, thank you so much. I went to a Japanese head spa. Have you seen them on TikTok?
That sentence makes no sense to me.
Have you seen? They're like they literally wash your hair and they massage your scalp and they do a scalp check so they see like how thick your hair follicles are, how many hair strands are coming out of your follicles. Have you seen it?
Not at all, no.
Oh yes, Georgie's seen it. Our
Georgie?
producer,
Okay.
she's clapping. She's okay. It's really really cool.
Why do you need
And
to
I
know
learned-
how many follicles you have? What are you gaining
Why
from
don't
that?
you need to know? Why
Well-
don't you need to know?
I'm in denial because if I let someone rub their hands through my hair, I don't know if it's ever going to come back again. So I'm just like, stay
in your hair?
Yeah, stay far away from my head. So
Oh,
what are
I'm
you,
sorry. So my relaxation is triggering for you.
100%. What are you learning from that?
I'm learning how thick my hair follicles are.
Okay.
And I'm learning that I need to keep taking my iron tablets because I'm thinning out.
Oh, hey, we're in the same boat. Awesome. Great. And do you get like a special shampoo and all that kind of gear as well?
They gave me a special shampoo that I can use, and it's really relaxing. So I was just going to say, like, if you've been wondering whether or not that's something you would like to try, I really enjoyed the experience.
Well, you know what? You can check out Mel's hair, guys, on our socials, on the Nova Instagram, and leave comments for her too. Just, you know what? Just really
Just
make
comment
her
on
feel
how
good.
thick my follicles are, how the strand of my hair is average. Not above, not below, just average.
Enough of your hair. We've got a huge announcement coming up next. There is a big artist who's just made a big comeback into the world of music. They are coming to Australia, and we have your first tickets to see them live in concert.
Some other exciting news.
Welcome back.
Hello, I'm Lewis Capaldi.
Please welcome Lewis Capaldi.
I mean, we've all seen it on the socials of Lewis Capaldi returning to the Glastonbury stage. And just, how can you watch that and not cry?
And over and over and over again as well. I reckon I've watched it like 10 times and it's got me every single time. And I'm like, why? I know exactly what's happening. I know the emotion I'm going to feel. But then it just gets me every time. It's
every
so
time.
Good.
And he's been away for 2 years just dealing with his mental and physical health. He's released a new song, Survive. He announced a UK tour end of last week. And now he's announced, after 2 years away from the spotlight, global superstar Lewis Capaldi is back. And he's heading to Australia, and he's playing arenas across the country this December. Tickets and info are at secretsounds.com.au, but because we're Nova, we've got tickets. So if you want to go see the great man, 13 24 10, we've got your tickets.
Let's do this.
Welcome back.
Hello, I'm Lewis Capaldi.
Please welcome Lewis Capaldi.
How dare you not get up for the royal Fergie and dance?
Oh, no. Is there anything less Fergalicious than someone sitting while the Black Eyed Peas are doing their thing?
That's so funny. Okay, so we have tickets to send you to go see Lewis Capaldi because he's announced he's coming down under end of the year.
Have you,
And
have you ever seen him?
I have seen him actually. I saw him. He performed in Nova Red Room a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
And I was lucky enough to host the Red Room, so I got to meet him backstage.
And? Great guy?
And listen to this, right? Because I was so nervous. Like, I was nervous just to MC him. And I was backstage. I was like, oh, it's really lovely to meet you. Oh, I'm a bit nervous. How are you feeling? And he was like, oh, I feel great. He's like, you're going to be awesome. Like, he was giving me a pep talk. And I'm like, you're about to go out and sing. And he's giving me a pep talk. And I'm literally just going to be like, ladies and gentlemen, it's Lewis Capaldi. And he's doing all the heavy lifting.
And
lovely guy.
The last thing he needed was your nervous energy put onto him before he goes out. He's like, get this chick away from me, seriously.
I'm now on the rider as a no. I'll never be able to see him again. But somebody will be able to see him. Shall we give away these tickets, Matt?
You do it, Mel. So you've met Lewis Capaldi. You tell the person online that they have won the first tickets to go see him live.
First tickets to see Lewis Capaldi when he comes down under goes to you, Siobhan.
Oh my God, thank you. Oh, thank you, Mel. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't even believe he's coming. I'm so excited.
Oh,
What have you seen all his Glastonbury stuff, Siobhan?
I have watched it like 50 times and it makes me cry. I just love him. I'm so happy he's back.
Yeah, me too. And I know we were saying the same thing earlier that every time we watch it, we just keep crying. Have you ever seen
So
him?
lovely. No, I haven't, but my daughter loved him as well. So, oh my God, she's just going to die.
Oh, cute. Mother-daughter date. I love it. You guys are going to enjoy it. He's a great showman and very funny.
I know. He seems like the nicest person ever. I can't believe you got to meet him.
Oh.
Yeah, me too. It's pretty wild.
We should do, like, Who's Mel Met? I don't know. We should do it tomorrow. Who's
No,
Mel
it's
Met?
not, it's not
Yeah,
that
no,
exciting.
no,
I reckon
yeah,
that's probably the limit.
Just name drop
Chris Hemsworth,
constantly.
whatever,
Oh,
no.
God. Okay, actually, well, why did I do
You're a
that?
lucky lady.
Yeah. And what did he say? And what did Chris Hemsworth say? Do it. You know you want to.
You're beautiful. She's beautiful.
There we go. Thank you, Siobhan.
Thanks, Siobhan.
Yeah, Mel will send you the check in the mail, mate, as well as the Lewis Capaldi tickets. You hang there. Have a great day. Congratulations to you and your daughter. You're going to have the best time. More tickets on the show tomorrow. We're wrapping things up. We'll be back while we take care of the breakfast slot while the guys have a winter break. But make sure you keep it locked on Nova all day today because we are sending you to see Dua Lipa live in Miami. Until tomorrow, Mel, farewell.
Fare thee well, my friend.
Bye.